engines are no exception. Here's a sectional drawing showing where wear is bound to occur on every engine. The cylinder walls, the big ends, the valves and valve seatings, and the main bearings. Well, Ford, realizing that neither they nor anyone else can make an engine that will never wear out, have done the next best thing. They have provided a service known as the Ford Engine Exchange Plan. Under this plan, the Ford owner need not worry about having the cylinders rebored, the crankshaft ground, and all the trouble of a complete overhaul when his car or Fordson truck has given good service for thousands of miles and the engine shows signs of wear. And in addition, he need not have the inconvenience of losing the use of his car for several days. All he needs to do is to bring his car along to us in the morning, and he can collect it again the same day, fitted with an engine which has been reconditioned at the Ford works. You see, there's no inconvenience through being left without the car for long, because the old engine won't be touched by us. It will be taken out and sent back to Ford to be reconditioned. We remove the manifold, carburetor, fuel pump, plugs, distributor, and other electrical accessories, and fit them to another power unit, guaranteed by Ford for 6 months, which we put back into the car in the place of the old engine. This second engine, which is fitted into the car, has come straight from the Ford works, where, after being taken back from somebody else, it has been thoroughly reconditioned by men qualified to do the job, working to the same standards of engineering precision as when the car was built originally. At the Ford works, the factory reconditioned engine undergoes a complete overhaul. The crankshaft is reground as accurately as new and tested for precision and alignment. The cylinders are rebored to exact dimensions and are given the mirror finish surface which fits them for thousands more miles of trouble-free power performance. The reground crankshaft goes back into place, and new pistons and rings are carefully fitted after having been checked for weight and accuracy of dimensions. Big ends, too, come in for their share of attention, and none is fitted that fails to come up to Ford standards of efficiency. Indeed, this insistence on quality of parts and perfection of workmanship throughout the whole of the reconditioning is the main factor in the success of the scheme, a scheme that makes it possible for us to renew the engine of your car the same day that you bring it in. And this exchange service, moreover, isn't confined to engines only. We're able to give a similar service for other Ford parts, because Ford supply us with units reconditioned by them. Let's take an example to show you. Suppose the brakes of a Ford car need relining. Instead of having the existing brake shoes relined, we put on reconditioned shoes complete with linings, which have been supplied by Ford. An example of the service which Ford offers through us to motorists who are wise in their choice of a car. Then there's the great problem of buying a car. If you don't feel that you can afford to buy a new car, then we have reconditioned Fords, and other makes too for that matter, which we offer under our ABC used car plan. The scheme is simple enough. Any vehicle reconditioned by us is awarded a certificate according to its condition sale. We have 3 grades, classes A, B, and C, but only the first 2 of them are guaranteed. All Class A and B vehicles are clearly labelled, and such is our confidence in them that we also offer to give you your money back if you're not satisfied and return the vehicle to us within 48 hours in the same condition as when it was delivered. Class A cars and commercial vehicles have been reconditioned to the extent given on the label attached to the vehicle and are guaranteed as being in first-class condition. Class B vehicles are those which have been thoroughly inspected and which have had attention given to all those points of safety on which the used car buyer needs assurance. Those in Class C are vehicles which are not reconditioned before sale, but for which work we shall be pleased to quote. Perhaps you'd like to see what happens to a used car before it is given a Class A certificate. All used cars are first tested by our own drivers on the road. Special notes are made of anything needing attention. This road testing gives us some idea of what will be found when the real job of inspection is started at the garage. First, the wings, bodywork, upholstery and fittings are thoroughly examined for any reconditioning that may be necessary to restore the appearance and comfort of the car. paintwork must be in good condition, the roof quite sound and leak-proof, and all windows and mechanism free from flaws. Then the wheel alignment is carefully checked and the settings screwed up. To ensure that the wheel bearings are not unduly worn, tests are made for slackness or play, which might lead to trouble later on. At the same time, the electrical system is examined for possible faults and put into complete and efficient working order. Then comes the most interesting inspection of all. If the road test shows it is necessary, the engine is dismantled and thoroughly examined. The cylinder head and engine sump are removed to expose the pistons, barrels, and engine bearings, so that they can be examined for wear or defects. Throughout all these examinations, a careful record has been kept of everything requiring attention. Each of these items is noted on a job card, which is issued to the works. This job card accompanies the car through the workshop. Everything listed on it is carefully attended to by skilled mechanics who first of all dismantle the engine. Each individual part is cleaned and inspected, and where replacements are necessary, new parts from the spare parts department are used. Let us follow the job card through some of its operations. First, the removal of dents and repainting of wings. Simple as this work appears, only skilled hands can remove these scars of battle and leave no trace behind. Then there must be no unrepaired or dirty upholstery to spoil the appearance of the interior. At the same time, work is proceeding on the engine itself. New pistons are fitted in this case, for instance, to restore the car's full efficiency and ensure that there shall be no loss of power. And the valves are ground in to fit perfectly into their seatings. And so it goes on, overhauling here, replacing there, until the whole engine, like the rest of the car, has been put into first-class mechanical condition. One by one, the instructions of the job card have been carried out with care and efficiency, until a thoroughly sound engine goes back into the car for resale. Then all the lubrication points are greased to ensure smooth running, and the springs are given a liberal treatment with penetrating oil. A final wash and polish follows. Every spot of dirt is removed, every grease mark made to disappear, until the car shines brighter than the proverbial new pin. And even then we haven't finished with it, for when every fault found during examination has been rectified, the car is taken out on the road and tested all over again to make certain that it lives up to the label which we feel sure you will agree it has earned. And don't forget, anyone who buys an A or B guaranteed car from us under our ABC plan not only gets a thoroughly reliable car, but also receives a money-back guarantee, proof of our confidence in what we are selling. When the car goes into the showroom for sale, it is backed by the Class A certificate that guarantees it to conform to the specification that goes with it. So if you can't afford a new car, there's nothing to stop you buying a used one from us under conditions that give you complete assurance that you're getting value for money. We shall be glad to show you around our premises at any time, or to answer any questions you may have to ask. And now I won't detain you any longer. If you would like to visit the Ford Works and see for yourself how Ford cars are made, just let us have your name and address and we will arrange a visit for you. Thank you.